Some breaking news while we were in commercial. Steve Bannon apologizing to President Trump. That's the headline from Mike Allen on Axios. You can see it right there. Bannon has issued a statement to Axios that is detailed a response to all of those shocking quotes in Michael Wolff's new book, Fire and Fury. Here is one of the quotes attributed to Steve Bannon. "My support is unwavering for the president and his agenda, as I've shown daily in my national radio broadcasts, on the pages of Breitbart News, and in speeches and in appearances from Tokyo to Hong Kong and Arizona to Alabama." Bannon also seems to walk back what he said about Don Jr. Acting in a treasonous way by having that meeting at Trump Tower with a Russian lawyer. He says Don Jr. is both a patriot and a good man. He has been relentless in his advocacy for his father and the agenda that has helped turn our country around. The statement goes on and on. It's on Axios.com. What's notable about this is when the book first was revealed on Wednesday, when the excerpts first came out on Wednesday morning, Bannon drafted a statement. According to our colleagues Jake Tapper and Jeremy Diamond, he drafted a statement much like this to express support for the president. But then, around lunchtime, Trump fired back, essentially disowning Bannon, saying Bannon had lost his mind. At that point, Bannon, seen here on screen, decided not to release a statement after all. That's why it's so notable here. 4 days later, Bannon is saying he's sorry, is issuing a statement of regret to the president. Let's bring back our panel, Akara and Dira. Brian, I want you all to react to this breaking news. Carl, what's the significance of Bannon coming out here trying to make amends?
I think the real significance is he's issued a statement that in no way contradicts what he said. He is not disowning. I haven't read the whole statement, but I don't believe he's disowning what he said. I think that Michael Wolff's account is very credible. There were witnesses in the room to the most extreme of Bannon's comments, and he was talking freely. Those witnesses include Janice Min, the editor of The Hollywood Reporter, who's been on several television shows saying, yes, Michael Wolff reported those comments exactly as they were. What we are seeing, perhaps, is Mr. Bannon's indeed regret that he has caused this great public furor and breach by bringing into the open what almost every reporter, and again, I go back to Fox News, including Fox News, knows is and has been the real story for a long time here, and that is those in the military, in the Congress, in the intelligence community, who are Republicans, questioning the stability and the competence and the fitness of the United States to serve in the office of the presidency.
So this statement does not deny that the quotes are accurate. It simply spins, I would say, spins the story. Brian Karam, your reaction?
I haven't read it in full.
Well, I'm going to bet that, well, you know, he might get an offer to work at the White House again. They're kind of short-staffed. I really don't, nothing like this would surprise anybody. As Carl said, he doesn't. I have seen parts of the statement, and again, I don't think he's distanced himself from anything that he says. He's just giving a big blank mea culpa, spinning it towards the direction of President Trump is still the best thing since sliced bread, and let's move on. But it doesn't in any way dissuade any of us who have to look at the facts from looking at the facts and vetting those facts and finding out that there are legitimate reasons and legitimate concerns about the president's mental health, and those are not going to go away with Bannon merely saying, I'm sorry I dissed you. I mean, the school bullying, the fights on Twitter, I mean, we talk often about access in this administration, and you can't really, we're hampered doing our job because of a lack of access to the president and the ability to question him. So I don't see this issue going away anytime soon.
You all are with me for the hour, so
Steve
stand by.
Bannon has a very, let me just add one thing. Steve Bannon has a very complicated view of Donald Trump, and those who know Bannon, who have covered him, recognize the complicated view. It's not all black and white, and indeed in the Wolff book what comes through is a rather nuanced view of Donald Trump, in which Bannon shows that he believes that Trump is very likely to do things that are dangerous, that he doesn't have a good command of his job, that he is ignorant in really disarming and dangerous ways, perhaps, but he also very much believes in what the President of the United States has done. So let's not make this too black and white in our discussion either.